What's happening, guys? It's Boxing Lowdown and I'm back here with another video. Now, let's talk about the Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury press conference that was held a couple of days ago in LA. Now, this is going to be the only press conference that these two guys have before they square off in the ring on February the 22nd. I wanted to see a press tour, but it was announced when the fight was announced that that these two would only, they weren't even supposed to have one press conference. So this was really the only time they're going to meet before they actually, maybe they might have like one last press conference before the weigh-in and whatever. But until fight week, this will be the only time that these two guys will meet up. I mean, there's going to be no press tour. I know that they were supposed to feature on an ESPN show, and Deontay Wilder got sick, so he wasn't able to go on it. But yeah, regardless of the fact, they had a press conference anyway a couple of days ago in LA, and it was really just to discuss formalities, really. We know what's going to happen when these two square off in the ring. We know about the previous history. We know about the first fight. We know about how the first press tour went. So I wasn't expecting like no major fireworks. I wasn't expecting Tyson Fury to come in no Batman outfit or anything like that. I wasn't expecting Deontay Wilder to, possibly have a swing at Fury or, maybe a fight erupt or anything like that. I wasn't expecting nothing like that. And true, so it showed on the actual press conference itself. So it was still entertaining. I thought that both men, they exchanged a lot of words with each other, as you can imagine. The face-off that they both had was entertaining. They both said quite a few words to each other, as you can imagine. So yeah, I mean, it was pretty much what I expected with regards to the press conference. But listen, the fight's already sold with this. Like, we already know what to expect, man. We all just can't wait to see the rematch. We all want to know what's going to happen in fight number 2. And we saw how the first fight went down. So I think that the fighters knew that. I think that they knew that, they didn't really have to do too much in terms of like any gimmicks or anything way over the top. And it was still an entertaining press conference nevertheless. It was still gripping for me. I still wanted to see what Fury had to say. I still wanted to see what Wilder had to say. And, you had Fury making bold predictions like he's going to knock Wilder out in 2 rounds. So whether you believe that or not is down to you. But that's the sort of thing that Tyson Fury was saying. And Deontay Wilder, obviously every time he's in a press conference, for me it's entertaining because he has this persona about him. And, he's saying he's going to lay out Tyson Fury, he's going to baptize him. So, yeah, for me, it was still entertaining without all the gimmicks. And it just whets the appetite even more for Fury Wilder 2, which is taking place next month. So, let me know your thoughts about it, man. But some of the keynotes from that press conference was, of course, Tyson Fury stating that he's going to knock Deontay Wilder out. He was saying after the press conference to some of the interviewers out there that he doesn't believe that he'll be able to get a decision over Deontay Wilder. He feels that he should have got the decision last time, wasn't able to get it, so he said he's going to go for the knockout. But is this just like a strategy from Tyson Fury to get into Deontay Wilder's head, or does he really believe that? Is he really going to carry out that sort of game plan? Because if he does, for me, I don't think it's going to end very well for him. But Deontay Wilder didn't seem too perturbed. He was just like, if you want to come forward and fight me, then do it. Like that kind of falls into Deontay Wilder's hands. So I don't know if it was mind games. I don't know how much it got into Deontay Wilder's head. I'm sure that he'll welcome that, and he'll more than want to have a slugfest with Tyson Fury. But the key for Tyson Fury to win this fight, as we all know, will be to box on the back foot, similar to what he did last time, but just even better. He's going to be in better shape than he was last time, and he'll feel that he's more mentally switched on. So it's really, it's obvious what the game plans are for both men going into this rematch. But Tyson Fury seemed to be taking a different approach according to the press conference. So he says a lot of things at the end of the day, and you can't believe everything that he says. But, this is something that he emphasised quite a few times in the press conference. So I want to know if you guys believe that that is the game plan he's going to carry out. Deontay Wilder, as you know, we know what he's going to do. He's going to look for the knockout. He can't afford to be too patient with Fury, but he can't afford to, go over the top like he was in the first fight as well, because he was really loading up on that right hand, and it caused him to gas out as the later rounds, approach. So he'll know going into the rematch he can't afford to, just be swinging and missing all the time. But I'm guessing it's going to have to be like a measured way of aggression, and maybe he might have a better game plan with regards to, getting Fury out of there. We'll see. I mean, there's a lot of different intangibles for this fight. There's a lot of different, we're all excited about this fight, man. And I, for one, was intrigued with the press conference. And it's just great that this fight is on. We saw the new trainer, Sugar Hill, talking about Tyson Fury. And yeah, let's see what game plan he can devise for Fury and whether it'll be enough to defeat Wilder. But I saw the odds for this fight. I saw the betting odds. They opened up as soon as the rematch was announced. And Tyson Fury is the slight betting favourite, only slight. But, yeah, he's picked as the betting favourite to win. But when it's a fight like this, man, anything can happen. So, yeah, I wouldn't really, I don't know, I wouldn't have too much conviction of it. But if you are a betting man, then Tyson Fury at round 2, I think it was like 66-1. So if you're a believer in that sort of thing, things coming to light, people speaking it into existence, maybe you could have a little flutter on that. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on the press conference overall. I thought it was entertaining. I didn't think it was nothing out of the ordinary, just a normal press conference for me, but still entertaining nevertheless. If you haven't seen it, make sure you guys go and check it out. But that's my thoughts on it all, and make sure you leave your comments in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think about the content, and give me suggestions for anything more. Any other videos you'd like to see me do, let me know and drop them in the comment section below. Catch you guys in the next one.